Where does a season like this begin? Does it begin in the triple-digit temperatures and choking smog of August and September as the teams go through two-a-days? Or for the San Marino Titans, did it begin where last season ended in a crushing triple overtime loss at St. Anthony in the first round of the playoffs? Perhaps it starts the first time a young football player puts on a uniform for the first time, whether it's in Pee-wees or as a freshman here at San Marino, or maybe later on. Or maybe it starts the first time a kid picks up a football and throws it around in the backyard with his dad. Well, regardless of where it begins, this is where it ends. The CIF Division 7 championship between the San Marino Titans and the Santa Maria Saints. It's a very apt fitting to this season in Division 7. Santa Maria 12-1, ranked number 1 since the 5th game of the season. San Marino 11-0-1, ranked number 2 since, again, about the 5th game of the season. Most people seem to feel that Santa Maria has a slightly stronger unit. San Marino would love to prove them wrong. Very strong matchup tonight. Traditional matchup in that it's a strong defensive unit of San Marino Titans against an outstanding offensive unit of the Santa Maria Saints. But in talking with both coaches, they say, look, the Santa Maria coach, Barney Eames, says, we've got a great defense as well. Coach Lauren Kleinrock, the offensive coordinator for the Titans, says, hey, our offense isn't bad either. We average 27 points a game, and we're doing a great job. San Marino won the toss and will kick off to begin this game. Robbie Santos, number 20, senior captain of this offensive and defensive unit, will be kicking off. Back deep to receive will be the big man, the man to keep an eye on for the entire evening, number 21, Brad Dandridge. He's a tailback. He's gained more than 1,400 yards on the year, and he is the main man in this Santa Maria offensive set. The Santa Maria Saints in the white and red, the San Marino Titans in their home blue and white jerseys. Again, back deep to receive for the Santa Maria Saints, number 21, Dandridge. Also back deep to receive, number 32, Murray Dillon. Another outstanding tailback on this squad, and number 14, Mike Pope. Stands on both sides are filled. We talked to Barney Eames, again, the coach of Santa Maria. He said they expected about 1,200 people to make the trip down from Santa Maria. The home stands are full as well, so about 4,500 people on hand for this Division 7 championship. Santos set to kick away. And this will carry to Dandridge at the 6-yard line. Following the wedge right up the middle, Dandridge gets a seam, breaks it out to about the 28-yard line. He's taken down by number 60, Steve Ledyard. Ledyard, the spark plug on the special teams for the Titans all year long. Set the defensive unit for the Titans. When we get the opportunity here. At quarterback, number 16, that's Chris Dutra. He has Maldonado and Dandridge in the backfield with him. Back to pass on first down. Dutra rolling to his right, looking, has nobody to throw to. Tyler Tripp puts him down at the 15-yard line along with Matt Fortune. Excellent coverage of the defensive secondary for the Titans. 15-yard loss on the first play from scrimmage for Santa Maria. Tyler Tripp missing last week's game due to the flu. He didn't even make it to Lompoc. He comes out and shows that he's ready to play this first game back.
How do you read me, Dick?
15-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 30.
Thank you.
Maldonado, the up back. Dandridge, the get back out of the eye. Wide to the left side, number 81, Gerald Gatewood. Back to pass. Dutra on the drop play to Dandridge. Dandridge with a hold. No, he's cut down. Jeff Dolan making the hit. Had a 3-yard pickup on the play. Dolan working, waiting for just such a drop play. So it'll be 3rd down now. 3rd and 23. Line up defensively for the Titans. Number 25, defensive end Tyler Tripp. Aaron's at 1 tackle. Dolan at the nose. Keith Brennan at the right defensive tackle spot. And Matt Fortune, the right defensive end. They'll flip-flop both Tripp and Fortune. 3rd down wide to the left now come Reynoso, number 15, and Pope flanked inside of him. Slotted inside of him. Gatewood wide to the right. Dutra back to pass. Being chased. Dutra rolling to his right is going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Aaron's with the hit. And the Titans Santa Maria on the first offensive set. Back deep to receive for the Titans will be number 20, Santos, and number 4, Kevin Shanahan. Set to kick, number 43, that's CIF-SS, standing just
They're
on
way
the
too
2-yard
deep,
line.
guys. They're 45 yards deep.
Estes gets the kick away. This ball is going to go out of bounds. It's a short kick. The official marking the ball at the 28-yard line of Santa Maria. The Titans will take over 1st and 10 from the Santa Maria 28-yard line. Offensive unit for the Titans. We'll set that up for you in just a bit. Joey Conzaneri, number 57, will get center. Steve Ledger on the guard spots. Brad Simpkins, the tackle on his side. Sanjeev Rabakuni, the tackle to the other side. And number 63, Ron Steffi, the other guard. Wide to the right is Angelov. To the left is Scott. In the eye, Dietrich and Santos behind Ukapina, the junior quarterback. Option to the left side, pitch back to Santos. Santos breaking it back towards the inside. And he is popped after about a 1-yard pickup, maybe a 2-yard pickup. Ball down to about the 27-yard line.
So far, they had 6.
Call it a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 for the Titans. Again, the offensive front for the Titans, Robert Pudi, Steffi Conzaneri, we have Jeffries, who will see some action with Steve Ledger starting this game off. Brad Simpkins at the strong tackle spot.
To be honest with you, I couldn't tell you.
2nd and 9 for the Titans.
I couldn't see the nose man. Looks like he's right over the ball, and the other guy's over.
TJ George wide to the right. Scott to the left. Give to Santos over the right side, following nice blocks up front. Santos down to about the 20-yard line. Close to 1st down yardage following the blocking of Robert Pudi and Simpkins. Wide receivers, Ed Atkinson at the tight end spot. TJ George, beg your pardon on the graphic there, we'll get it all set up. And Myron Scott, the wide receiver as well. TJ George missed last week, and he had 17 stitches in his head. It's pretty much healed up. He didn't lose anything. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Titans from the 20-yard line. They've got to get it down to about the 19. Ukapina with a give over the right side. That's Dietrich down to about the 17-yard line. So a 1st down pickup for Jerry Dietrich on the 3rd down carry. Call it a pickup of about 3. The offensive backs for the Titans, as we mentioned, Mark Ukapina, the junior left-handed quarterback, Jerry Dietrich at the fullback, and Robbie Santos, the senior tailback. 1st and 10 for the Titans from the 17-yard line of the Santa Maria Saints. George flank to the right side, comes in motion, sets a double tight end set now. Scott to the left. Ukapina with a give to Santos over the left side. Santos struggles forward for a couple of yards. Making the tackle on the play is Jim Atkinson, playing the nose. Also in on the tackle, number 71, Richie Azevedo. Give it a pickup of about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Titans from the 15-yard line of the Saints. 7:33 remaining here in the 1st quarter. No score. The Titans threatening. To the left is Scott, working one-on-one against Rodney Jones. Double tight end set now. Out of the eye. Santos over the left side. Santos, about 1-yard pickup. Making the play on that tackle was Gabriel Valle. Gabe Valle, according to Coach Eames, is the best defensive player he has. Strongest man he has as well. He goes both ways. He's his defensive captain. Says Valle benches about 370 pounds, which is unbelievable for a high school player, except for the fact that Jeff Dolan of the San Marino Titans does about the same. So 2 very strong men in the middle for these defenses tonight. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Myron Scott wide to the right, working against Pope one-on-one. In motion now comes George. Jones comes with him. Back to pass Ukapina, giving good time, throwing out in the flat, just over the head of Myron Scott. Again, excellent coverage that time by Mike Pope, down about the 3-yard line. The Titan coaching staff with the decision to make. Their 3rd and 7, 4th and 7 now. Kevin Shanahan comes into the ballgame to try for a field goal. The ball pretty much on the left side of the field, the left hash mark. Ball is resting at the 15-yard line. It'll be a 32-yard field goal attempt. No, it's Robbie Santos into the ball game. Santos from the 32-yard line, from the 22, making it a 32-yard field goal. Roos to hold, snap is clean. Santos' kick is blocked, and it's fallen on at the 18-yard line. So a huge scoring opportunity. The Titans getting a first possession at the 28-yard line of the Saints. Squandered as the Saint defense stiffened deep down in Santa Maria territory. Santa Maria will take over after the blocked field goal. 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. 6 minutes, 26 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Santa Maria with its second offensive possession. Give to Dandridge over the right side. Dandridge is hit at the line of scrimmage and driven back. Nelson, Metcalf, a number of players on the tackle. Fortune as well. Again, the defensive front for the Titans. Tripp, Aarons, Dolan, Brennan, and Fortune. 2nd and 9 now. Wide to the left comes Pope. To the right goes Reynoso. Maldonado and Dandridge in the eye behind Dutra. Give to Dandridge over the left side. Dandridge doesn't find anywhere to go on the left side. Tyler Tripp stacked him up. And then the rest of the Titan defense collapses on him. Aarons, Dolan, Brennan all there along with Metcalf. Tyler Tripp stuffing that play back up, forcing Dandridge to bring it back to the middle. Loss of 1 on the play. Linebackers for the Titans, David Nelson, Mike Metcalf, who had an outstanding game last week against Lompoc, and Jerry Dietrich. It's going to be 3rd and 10, 5 minutes, 19 seconds. Here in the first quarter, no score. To the left comes Jay Estes. To the right is Pope. Split backs now. Dutra back to pass. Looks over the middle. That pass is going to be intercepted by Santos at the 41-yard line. The ball tipped by Atkinson, and Santos making the grab, so the Titans again, outstanding field position. Dutra showing that he's got a fine arm, but the ball just overthrown. Atkinson tipping the ball away from the intended receiver, Pope. We're going to take a look at that play again. You'll see Dutra back to pass. He'll throw over the middle. The pass will be tipped away, and Santos with the interception. Back to live action now. 1st and 10. Ucapina with a give. Fake the give. Looking to his right. Looking for Scott. Scott is deep, and that pass is going to be incomplete at about the 5-yard line. Coverage back on the 5 by Mike Pope. Again, there's a man down on the play. Man down at the line of scrimmage. Good time provided by the Titan offensive front that time. Timeout called for by the official. Man down on the play is number 71, Richie Acevedo. Acevedo, the 6'2", 215-pound defensive tackle. Also an offensive player for this Santa Maria Ball Club. Going to take a look at that interception again by Santos when we get a chance here. You see Dutra drops back to pass. Given good time throws, trying to hit Pope. Ball off of both Atkinson and Pope's hand, and Santos diving to make the interception at the 40-yard line. Acevedo being helped up. Looks as though his left knee or ankle is tender here. That would be a huge, huge loss for this Santa Maria Ball Club. As we said, Acevedo goes both ways for this team. Coach Eames calls him one of his leaders, both offensively and defensively. He's the quick side tackle for this ball club. So Santa Maria will have to plug somebody in. 4 minutes, 37 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. The Titans with a 2nd and 10 at the Santa Maria 40-yard line. TJ George wide to the right, Scott to the left. Draw play this time, Dietrich taken down at the line of scrimmage. Penalty flag on the play. With the way the flags came down, I would have to imagine that it's a face mask on Gabe Valle. But I'm going to have to wait. There it is. Face mask called for by the referee. Dietrich, you could tell as he ran through that line, kind of did a 360 pinwheel, and that's generally an indication that somebody's got him by the face. So a 15-yard penalty against the Saints moves the ball to their 24-yard line. The Titans will be 1st and 10 from that spot. 4:31 remaining in the first quarter, no score. The Titans, who had outstanding field position the first time they got the ball, trying to capitalize on the Santos interception. Ucrapina sends Scott wide to the right. Dan Angeloff to the left now. Santos comes into the slot to the left side. He's picked up by Jesse Cardenas. Straight drop back by Ucrapina. He's being pressured now. Throws. That pass is going to be caught by Santos at about the 16-yard line. Santos coming to the back, doing an outstanding job, circling back to get the pass. He was a little bit underthrown as Ucrapina was under pressure. The ball at the 16-yard line. It'll be shy by about 2 of the first down, so it'll be 2nd and 2 for the Titans from the 16. See that Ucrapina's under pressure, throws off his back foot, and Santos just getting that pass off the top of the grass. TJ George to the right, Scott to the left. Give to Santos over the right side. Santos pounds ahead inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. Looks as though he will have first down yardage. The officials might want to take a look at it. No, they call first down. They give it a first down. The Titans, ball on the 14-yard line. The Titans have to capitalize on the mistakes of the Santa Maria Saints. You get an opportunity in a CIF playoff game, any game, but in a final championship game especially, you've got to take advantage of it. Santa Maria did just that last week in their win over Temple City. They won 14-7. Temple City giving the ball up 5 times, one of which was a fumble recovery run back 70 yards for a touchdown. 1st and 10 now. Out of the eye come the Titans. Give it to the left side. Santos with a jitter step. Santos working it down close to the 5-yard line. The ball's loose, however. Santos is going to be marked down. Santos will be marked down by the officials. No fumble. No fumble on the play. Santos getting the ball down to about the 7-yard line. Santa Maria fans not liking the call. And the San Marino fans liking it a lot. You'll see that Santos takes the ball over the left side behind the block of Dietrich. Jitter step to the outside. And he is down when the ball pops out. Second and 3 for the Titans from the 7 of Santa Maria. Out of the eye come the Titans. Give over the right side to Santos, again behind the blocking of Dietrich. He's close to the 5. Ball is on the 5-yard line. It'll be shy of first down yardage by about the length of a foot down. Tackled by Gabe Valle. Acevedo back into the ball game. He was the one who went out with the knee injury. He'd been replaced by Frank Lee. Lee pops out now. 1 minute, 46 seconds remaining. The Titans have to hustle up here to get this play going. Santa Maria stacks them up tough up front. Penalty called against San Marino. The Titans have to be aware of what's going on, the coaching staff and the quarterback. So instead of 3rd and the length of a football, it's going to be 3rd and the length of a football plus 5. And that's going to have to be a change in plans for the Titans. Coach Lauren Kleinrock on the sidelines, the offensive coordinator, has to take some of the blame there. George in for Angeloff. One minute, 31 seconds remaining in the first quarter. No score, but the Titans with a 3rd and 5. Double tight end set. Rolling to his left, looking into the end zone for Myron Scott. The pass is high, intended for TJ George. I beg your pardon, George coming from the tight end spot, working against Jesse Cardenas. The pass just overthrown. Ucrapina a little bit high tonight on his passes. So the Titans will go for their 2nd field goal try. Again, a drive deep into Santa Maria territory bogs down. The Titans killing themselves that time with the delay of game penalty. See that Ucrapina drops back, throws, the pass is just high. We're set, the snap is down. Shanahan's kick is up and is going to be good. So with 1 minute, 21 seconds remaining, here in the first quarter, the Titans take advantage of the Santos interception, driving the ball down to the 5-yard line of Santa Maria, then taking a 5-yard penalty. So Shanahan adds a 27-yard field goal to put the Titans up 3-0 here. 1 minute, 21 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So the Titans 2 excellent scoring opportunities, coming away with only 3 points. And that might not be enough. Too early to tell, though. Robbie Santos set to kick away. Again, back deep to receive. Brad Dandridge, Mike Pope, and Murray Dillon. It's a dangerous unit back there. Dandridge had 22 touchdowns on the year. This kick is going to be high, intentionally short, going to be taken at the 20-yard line. Getting up the near sideline is number 15. That's Mike Reynoso. Reynoso getting the ball out to about the 34-yard line. Keith Brennan limps off. He came out of that pile. I beg your pardon, Pat Thompson, number 46. First and 10 from the 34-yard line, their own 34-yard line, come the Saints. Pope flanked wide to the right. Maldonado and Dandridge in the eye behind Dutra. Give right up the middle to Maldonado. Maldonado, ball was on the ground and it's covered by Dolan. So another big turnover by Santa Maria, and the Titans with another big opportunity. The ball at the 37-yard line of Santa Maria. The ball popped loose. Jeff Dolan scrambled along the ground to pick it up. We'll see who made the hit here. Coming off the bottom of the pile, it looked like that was Dietrich making the pop on Maldonado to break that ball loose. Myron Scott goes wide to the left. To the right comes Dan Angeloff. Out of the eye come the Titans. Ukropina on the quarterback counter. Ukropina gets the ball inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line. Talking with Coach Lauren Kleinrock about the increased use of Ukropina as a ball carrier for the Titans over the last 3 or 4 games. He's been a big addition for the Titans running game, and Ukropina getting a little more confidence running the option. And when Uke gets going straight up and down the field, north-south, he's a big guy. He's the biggest guy on the Titans squad. Falling forward, he picks up 2 yards. This time, though, he picks up 4, 2nd and 6 from the 33-yard line of Santa Maria. Fake the give. Throwing over the middle, that's for Atkinson. The ball is loose, and it's picked off by Dandridge. Dandridge breaks 1 tackle. Up the far sideline, Dandridge is going to be knocked out of bounds just across the 50-yard line. The ball intercepted at the 20, and Dandridge takes it back to the 50-yard line. Ball off of Atkinson's hands. Dandridge with the big interception. Ball dead on the 50, and that's the end of the quarter. So at the end of 1, the Titans with a 3-0 lead, but squandering opportunities 3 times, getting possession in that quarter inside the 40-yard line of Santa Maria and coming away with only 3 points. The first drive bogged down, field goal was blocked. Second drive started on the 40, got down to the 5, took a 5-yard delay of game penalty, ended up with a 27-yard Kevin Shanahan field goal. And now after the fumble recovery by Jeff Dolan, the Titans throw an interception. Brad Dandridge bringing the ball back to the 50-yard line, and that's where Santa Maria will start the second quarter, 1st and 10. Barney Eames talking with his offensive unit. Big front line. Quick side tackle now is going to be number 56, Brian Key. Pitch to the left side. The ball is on the ground again. Murray Dillon. The ball is loose, covered by Dillon back at about the 47-yard line. Dillon in there now, giving Dandridge a break. 4-yard loss on the play. It'll be 2nd and 14. Murray Dillon is no bargain himself. Dandridge, though he had 1,400 yards on the year. Dillon had more than 1,200 yards on the year. So these are a pair of outstanding tailbacks, the double Ds for Santa Maria. Still trying to get untracked are the Saints. 2nd and 14, Dutra back to pass, looking to his left for Mike Pope up the far sideline. That pass is overthrown by a long shot. Simple out and up along that far sideline. Mike Pope covered by Kevin Shanahan, the pass incomplete. 3rd down and 14 now for Santa Maria from the 46-yard line. Their own 46. Set the offensive front for the Saints. Number 79, Garrett Galvez. 77 is Taylor Prober. At the center, number 54, Gabe Valle. He's the big man in the middle. 3rd and 14. Dutra back to pass, setting up the screen, being chased. That pass is out into the flat to Dandridge. Dandridge up the far sideline. Is not going to get the first down yardage. Kevin Shanahan with a very sure open field tackle at the 45-yard line of the Titans, where it will be 4th and 5 for Santa Maria. Punt units for both teams onto the field. So again, the Titan defense holds anytime Dandridge has the ball. He's very quick, he's very big, very scary. Back to kick, number 43, Jay Estes again. Back at their 10-yard line stands Santos, number 20, and Shanahan, number 4. Timeout called for by Santa Maria. Santa Maria didn't have the men that they needed on the field. Azevedo, with his injury, there were too many men out there, and the Santa Maria coaching staff calling a timeout rather than drawing a penalty and giving the Titans a free play. Coach Bill Maloney out on the field talking with his punt unit. Great time in the ball game to go for a blocked punt. Titans try and come away with something, get a big play. They've had a number of them so far in this game, but not able to capitalize yet. Just going through that offensive lineup for Santa Maria: Prober, Azevedo, Valle, and Badley and Galvez up front. Set to go now. Estes standing around his own 40-yard line. 11 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the first half. The Titans with a 3-0 lead. Estes gets the kick away, angling towards the near sideline. Hits at the 20, takes a great hop, and that ball is going to be downed on about the 2-yard line. Excellent kick by Estes, downed at the 2 by number 77. That's Taylor Prober. So the Titans now feel what it's like to start deep in their own territory. They've had the ball 3 times in Santa Maria territory, and now they'll take over the ball marked at the 4-yard line, and the Titans will take over 96 yards from the Santa Maria end zone. 10 minutes, 58 seconds, and the clock running here in the second quarter. San Marino with a 3-0 lead over the Santa Maria Saints. Wide to the right goes Dan Angeloff. To the left is Scott, Dietrich, and Santos in the backfield behind Ucrapina. Ucrapina with a keeper gets the ball out to about the 6-yard line, about a 2-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Titans from the 6. Set that defensive front for you. Azevedo back into the ballgame. Azevedo, one of the defensive tackles, number 65, Eric Frame. Azevedo, a defensive end. Frame, a defensive tackle, number 74. Elvin Badley, one of the defensive tackles. 2nd and 8 now for the Titans. Over the right side, Santos breaks one tackle. Santos out to about the 10-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down now and about 3 for the Titans from their own 10-yard line. Rest of that defensive front, number 41, Victor Mancha. Number 54, Gabe Valle, he's the big man in the middle. Number 55, Jim Adkisson, we mentioned him before. Defensive backs, number 22, Rodney Jones. 11 is Jesse Cardenas. 21, Brad Dandridge. And number 14, Mike Pope. Option to the right side, Ucrapina stringing it out. He's tripped up, now he breaks it back up the middle. Ucrapina with 1st down yardage out across the 16. Just keeping his feet moving, letting the defense string out and then turning it upfield for a 1st down out to the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 from that spot. 9 minutes, 17 seconds remaining here in the first half. The Titans with a 3-0 lead. Wide to the left, Scott. To the right, TJ George. Into the slot now goes Robbie Santos. Back to pass Ucrapina on 1st down. Throwing over the middle for Atkinson. That pass is intercepted by Pope. Pope at the 40, bringing it back along the far sideline. Pope knocked out of bounds at the 3. Trying to throw over the middle with the safeties off. The ball was knocked away by Dandridge, and Pope made the interception. The Titans getting greedy from their 16-yard line, and Pope with the interception, bringing it back to about the 5, we'll call it. You'll see Ucropina goes back, throwing intended for Atkinson. Dandridge knocks it away, and Pope with the interception at the 42-yard line. Along the far sideline, finally knocked out of bounds by Ucropina. Timeout called for again by Santa Maria, so they've burned their second timeout. Coach Bill Maloney in to talk to his defensive unit. It's a defensive unit that's given up a little more than 3 points a game, but now they're pressed deep inside their own territory, the ball resting on the 5. This is a Titan defensive unit that out of 12 games had 7 shutouts, but rarely have they faced a team that's got the offensive firepower of the Santa Maria Saints. Both coaches, Barney Eames, Bill Maloney, the head coaches, agreed that a game like this boils down to turnovers and mistakes. Both teams nervous perhaps here in the early going, not executing the way that they both can. 2 interceptions given up by the Titans, an interception and a fumble given up by Santa Maria. It's going to be first and goal from the 5 for Santa Maria. Power eye to the right this time. Give to Maldonado up the middle. Maldonado down to about the 3-yard line. Tries to scoot forward like an inch room from the 3, but the officials mark him down at the 3. Second and goal from the 3. Option this time. Dutra pitches it back to Dandridge. Dandridge is going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Santa Maria. Option play to the right that time. Dandridge took the pitch at about his 6-yard line and just took it up. Metcalf and Shanahan met him at the goal line, but not soon enough. In to add the extra point is number 23, Carlos Gonzalez, out of the hold of Mike Pope. Snap is high. Pope rolling to his left. Pope into the end zone for 2. Snap was high. May have been a design play because Pope came right out of his crouch. 8 minutes, 12 seconds remaining here in the first half, and Santa Maria with an 8-3 lead. You'll see the option to the right side. Dutra with the fake to Maldonado. Rolling down, makes the pitch back to Dandridge. And Dandridge into the end zone. Shanahan and Metcalf unable to stop it. So 8 minutes, 12 seconds remaining here in the first half, and the Titans down 8-3. The interception by Mike Pope setting it up, obviously. Anytime that you've only got a 5-yard drive to go, you're in great position. Santa Maria capitalizing on the mistake of the Titans. The Titans only able to get 3 out of the mistakes that San Marino has made so far. Set to kick will be Carlos Gonzalez. Back deep to receive Santos, Shanahan, and Dietrich standing back around their 5-yard line. This kick will carry to about the 7-yard line for Santos. Santos bringing it right back up the middle. No, he bounces to about the 25-yard line, making the hit at about the 20-yard line. Putting him down was number 41, Victor Mancha. So the Titans will take over, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. First and 10. Give over the left side. Dietrich met at the line of scrimmage. Tries to pound it forward, carrying tacklers with him, but he's only given about a yard on the play. Azevedo. Atkinson. And Key all making the hit on the play. Santa Maria, which looked a little flat, is now on fire. Pope's interception lighting this team up. The Titans have to try and gain some momentum back before the end of the first half. 7:21 remaining. They're trailing 8-3. Out of the eye now. 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Back to pass, Ucropina throwing out in the flat for Myron Scott to the 30. Scott out to about the 33-yard line. He'll be shy of first down by about 2. Given a lot of room that time was Scott. 5 yards off of him was Rodney Jones. Ukapina, his second completion of the night. It'll be 3rd down now, 3rd down and 2 for the Titans. They've got to get the ball across the 35-yard line in order to pick up the 1st down. Give to Santos over the right side. Santos is going to be kept shy of the 1st down. Making the hit on the play, number 74, Elvin Badley and Azevedo. Shy by about 1, and the Titan punt unit comes onto the field. Too early in the game for heroics. 6 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the first half. The Titans trailing 8-3. Shy of a 1st down by about the length of a football. Mark Ukapina in to kick. Back deep to receive is Pope, who showed he's got good speed on that interception return. Nelson's snap is clean. Ukapina, nice driving kick, driving Pope back to about his 25-yard line. It's going to be taken down at the 34-yard line of Santa Maria. Ledyard, Shanahan, Nelson, Scott, Heckendorn, all there on the tackle. So a nice kick that time by Ukapina. Ball at the 34-yard line for Santa Maria. 5 minutes, 41 seconds remaining here in the first half. Santa Maria with 1 timeout. So receivers for the Santa Maria squad. Gatewood goes at the tight end spot. Pope and Reynoso. Reynoso to the right, Pope to the left. Back to pass, draw play this time to Dandridge. Dandridge makes a nice little skip move, but only picks up 1 out of it. Fortune and Aarons making the tackle after a 1-yard pickup. 2nd down and 9 for Santa Maria, their own 35-yard line. 5 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the first half. Santa Maria with an 8-3 lead. Estes wide to the left, Pope to the right. Back to pass, Dutra looking to his left. Dutra now being chased. Oh, Dolan was held brutally. And the flag goes down. He may have screwed his ankle up there. Dolan was breaking free, and the man just reached back and dragged him down. Dutra scrambled out of there, picked up about a yard on the play, but Simpkins comes into the ballgame for Dolan. Dolan's got to shake this injury off. I'm sure that Dolan will. Dolan, a tough kid. You've only got 3 quarters left to play. Watch the middle of the field here on this replay, the middle of the line. You'll see Dolan breaks through right here, and he just grabs his ankle and twists it as he goes down. That's Gabe Valle. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Moves the ball back to the 18-yard line, where it will be 2nd and 25 for the Saints. 4 minutes, 39 seconds remaining here in the first half. 8-3, Santa Maria lead. Watch the little dump pass to Dandridge. Back to pass, Dutra looking to his left, throws out into the flat. That pass is going to be intercepted by Shanahan. Shanahan fought Pope for it at the 25-yard line. Ball bounced up into the air. Kevin kept his concentration. And the junior defensive back came down with the ball at the 26-yard line. Now the Titans have to capitalize. The 4th time they've had the ball inside of Santa Maria territory to start a drive. You'll see Dutra goes back to pass, looking at Pope all the way. Shanahan contesting for the ball. It pops up, drops right into Kevin's hands. 1st and 10 for the Titans from the 26-yard line of Santa Maria. Plenty of time remaining, 4 minutes, 10 seconds. The clock not a factor. The Titans with all 3 timeouts. Give off the left side to Santos. Santos trying to break tackles, but Santa Maria with that tough defensive front. Taking him down is number 65, Eric Frame. Frame goes about 5'11", 200 pounds. 1-yard, 2-yard pickup on the play. 2nd and 8 for the Titans from the Santa Maria 24-yard line. Santa Maria's defense has rallied every time they've been called on by the turnovers from Santa Maria. Ukrapina back to pass, looking over the middle. Time now throwing for Scott. That pass is going to be incomplete. Scott working to the corner against Rodney Jones. That pass was incomplete. It's going to be third down now and 8. All three receivers going deep for the Titans that time. Atkinson, Scott, and George. It's going to be third down and 8 now. Angeloff wide to the right. Scott to the left. Back to pass, Ukrapina. Screen setting up in the middle. No, rolling. The screen is there. Santos trying to break to the near sideline. Breaks one tackle. Gets down to the 20-yard line. He'll be shy of the first down. Santos was out in front of his screen men, so he was on his own once he caught the ball. It's going to be fourth down and 4, and the Titans will go for the first down here. You'll see as this screen sets up in the middle, Santos is out in front of his blockers. He's got to get behind those men and pick up the blockers to the inside. Fourth and 4 now. 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Ukrapina back to pass, looks for Scott. That pass is caught, and a first down at the 15-yard line. Myron Scott with the catch. So it'll be first and 10 for the Titans, coming up with a big fourth down play. Scott with a little 5-yard look in. You'll see this right over Ukrapina's shoulder. Ukrapina, two-step drop, looks, wings it out to Scott, finds his spot, first down for the Titans. 2 minutes, 25 seconds, the clock running. The Titans on the 15-yard line of Santa Maria. Give over the left side to Dietrich. Dietrich slanting over the left side. The Titans running wide against this Santa Maria front. They've yet to try and pop it just straight up the middle against them. Santa Maria's stacked in so tough with so many men stacked near the line of scrimmage that it's tough for the Titans to get outside, but if they were able to pop it through that front on a dive or a quick, they might have good running room. Coach has been doing it all year. I'm not going to do it now. Second down and 8. 1 minute, 50 seconds remaining in the first half. In motion comes George. Back to pass Ukrapina, given time. Pass throwing for the corner for George. The pass is overthrown. Jesse Cardenas on the coverage there for Santa Maria Saints in the area. It's going to be third down, and we'll call it 7 for the Titans. The pass just high. Acevedo coming in, putting a little pressure that time on Ukrapina. Dan Angeloff wide to the right. Scott to the left, drawing double coverage from Jones and Cardenas. Back to pass. Ukrapina, good time, throws over the middle for Angeloff. The pass just behind him at the line of scrimmage. Pass was incomplete. The Titans gonna go for the field goal attempt again. Shanahan. You'll see this last play on 3rd and 7. Ukrapina back to pass, looking for Angeloff. Throws, the pass is just behind him. He was open at the goal line. Shanahan with the ball spotted at the 20, a 30-yard field goal attempt for the Titans. Shanahan hit a 35-yarder last week. Drives this one, and it is no good off to the left. Plenty of leg. Shanahan just pulled it a little bit too much to the left. So again, the Titans unable to capitalize on a Santa Maria mistake. They've had the ball 4 times inside the 40 and come away with only 3 points. A fumble, 2 pass interceptions, and a bad punt, giving the Titans excellent field position. Ironically, it was when they started furthest away on the 40 that they got their points. Dutra with a give right up the middle to Maldonado. Maldonado no gain on the play, maybe a half a yard. 1 minute, 24 seconds remaining here in the first half. The Titans with all 3 timeouts remaining. Pickup of about 1 on the play. Dandridge takes a break. Murray Dillon comes into the backfield. Down to a minute left in the first half. Dutra Back to pass, looking up the far sideline for Pope. Atkinson with good coverage on Pope, and the ball just thrown out of bounds. Santa Maria trying to go for it all, break the Titans back, but Atkinson running stride for stride down the near sideline with Mike Pope. It's going to be 3rd down now and 9. Clock stop with 55 seconds remaining. The Titans with all 3 timeouts remaining. 3rd and 9. Santa Maria runs the ball here. Titans should call timeout, try and stop the clock, give them a chance. Santos, Atkinson on a return. Not Santos and Shanahan on a return, or a punt block. Give to Dandridge over the left side. Dandridge is going to be popped and dropped. No gain on the play, and the Titans call timeout. They signal for timeout. Now the officials call it. 45 seconds remaining. The Titans will have 2 timeouts left, so a nice defensive stand by the Titans. Late here in the half. 45 seconds remaining. It'll be 4th and 11. Santos and Shanahan will go back deep to receive. Coach Eames out talking to the Santa Maria Ball Club. Shanahan and Santos will be back at their own 50-yard line there.
Dick, have our guys spread out and tell them to go what they can and run it out of bounds.
The official signaling for this to get back into play. Estes standing back at about his 4-yard line. Snap is clean. Estes with a nice kick. Santos takes it about the 43-yard line, looking for a place to go. Coming to the near sideline. Santos up the near sideline, goes out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. Big hit put on there by number 56, Brian Key. But the ball's out of bounds, 35 seconds remaining. The Titans with 2 timeouts left. The ball on the 49 of Santa Maria. First and 10, 49-yard line. Dandridge way off, 15 yards off the line of scrimmage. Prevent defense. Ucrapina throwing off into the flat. That pass is going to be intercepted by Cardenas. Cardenas along the far sideline. Down to about the 24-yard line. A huge, huge mistake by the Titans and a penalty flag thrown on the play. Have to wait to see what the flag was. 23 seconds remaining. We'll see Ucrapina's throw. Given good time, throws out into the flat, and Cardenas just waiting for that play. Stepped up in front of Scott. Cardenas finally knocked out of bounds by Steffi. The penalty goes against the Titans. Got 23 seconds remaining here in the first half. That penalty going against the Titans, moving the ball down to the 12-yard line. Personal foul against San Marino after the play was dead. First and 10 for Santa Maria from the Titan 12-yard line. Call it the 11-yard line. Big right here. The Titans have to stop Santa Maria from getting a touchdown. If they hold them to a field goal, great. If they hold them scoreless, even better. Back to pass. Dutra throwing for the corner for Pope. Good position by Atkinson. Incomplete. Good coverage by Ed Atkinson on a fade pattern intended for Pope. Dutra, a 2-step drop, just trying to drop it out into the corner to Pope. Atkinson all over him on the coverage. 14 seconds remaining. Second and 10 from the 11-yard line. 12-yard line, we'll call it. Jonathan Dillon now with Danders in the backfield. Dutra again back to pass. Penalty flag thrown, 2 penalty flag throws. Dutra is going to be sacked, then another penalty flag thrown. I think Fortune had a hand on his face mask. So we'll have to see how it goes. Dutra helped up. Nelson, Aarons, Brennan, all there. A lot of penalties on the play. 6 seconds remaining here. Waiting to see what the officials' call is. They're consulting. All the referees throwing their hankies on that play. Tackle went back to the 25-yard line. Holding called against Santa Maria. Face mask called against San Marino. Play goes over, so it's going to be 2nd down again from the 11-yard line. You'll see this play. Dutra back to pass. Timeout called for. Fortune gets a hand on his face mask. Both flags come down. Dutra sacked. Santa Maria calls its final timeout here in the first half. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Really doesn't matter where they are as far as downs go because they've only got time left for 1, at most 2 plays if they get a ball off quickly into the end zone. Coach Bill Maloney talking to his defensive unit saying, look, we stop them here. As badly as we've played on offense in the first half, we have the momentum going into the second half. We have the ball to start the second half. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now. We're going to try a field goal here out of the hold of Pope, but remember Pope ran an extra point try in out of this same setup. Carlos Gonzalez to kick, the ball marked at the 19-yard line. So a 29-yard field goal attempt. Snap is clean. Gonzalez drives this one through. Big kick by Gonzalez. He's got leg for 45-yarder. So with 2 seconds remaining here in the first half, the Santa Maria Saints now stretch their lead to 11-3. 8-point lead for Santa Maria with 2 seconds remaining in the first half. Again, that drive, what little of it there was, set up by the interception and return, that time by Jesse Cardenas. Cardenas returning the ball down to about the 12-yard line. Actually, he brought it back down to about the 22-yard line. And a penalty called against the Titans moved the ball down to the 12. Santa Maria unable to do anything with it from there. They opted for the field goal, and Gonzalez boomed it through for 3. Expect to see Santa Maria just squib this kick. Have time run out with only 2 seconds remaining. The clock starts as soon as it is touched by an offensive player, or a return man in this case. Gonzalez, line drive. It will be taken on a hop by Dietrich back at about the 10-yard line. Here comes Tripp on a reverse. Fake the give to Tripp. Dietrich breaking a tackle. Dietrich gets the ball out to about the 32-yard line, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So at the end of the first half, the Santa Maria Saints capitalizing on 2 big interceptions and returns, the last coming with 23 seconds remaining in the half, lead the San Marino Titans 11-3. We'll be back with the second half in just a moment. the second half, but first the story of the first half. Turnovers and what each side did with them. San Marino Titans had 2 interceptions and 1 fumble recovery, all three in Santa Maria territory. They came away with only 3 points. Shanahan, 1 of 3 in field goal tries, 1 was blocked. Field goal came after a delay of game penalty. The Titans a 3rd and 1 from the 5-yard line. Delay of game penalty pushed them back. They came away with only 3 points on a golden opportunity. 2 other times the Titans, after Santa Maria punts, had the ball in Santa Maria territory, once on the 40, once on the 49. Couldn't come away with much. 5 of 6 San Marino Titan drives started in Santa Maria territory, 3 points on the board. On the other end of things, the Saints had 3 interceptions. 2 of them gave them great field position. Brad Dandridge, the main man for this Santa Maria club, returned 1 interception down to the 5. 2 plays later, he took it over on an option play for the first Santa Maria score, put them up after a 2-point conversion, 8-3. And then late in the first half, with about 35 seconds left, the Titans, with all 3 timeouts, working the ball, trying to get it into a scoring position. An interception, Jesse Cardenas running the ball back to about the 20. A personal foul moving the ball down to the 10. Santa Maria couldn't do much from there. The Titan defense stiffening. Carlos Gonzalez coming in and adding 3 points, making it an 11-3 ball game here just before we go into the second half of action. The Titans should take heart. They've been in the locker room. Coach Bill Maloney has said to them, he said, look, Santa Maria has done nothing against you offensively. All these big horses that they have, Dandridge, Dillon, Dutra, Pope, they haven't done a darn thing against you. So you know that if you go out there offensively, put a couple of scores on the board, you have a darn good chance of winning this ball game. Santa Maria, on the other hand, Coach Barney Ames can say pretty much the same thing. Says to his offense, if you don't make any mistakes and kill us, our defense has been doing a great job against San Marino. 5 times they've had the ball starting off in our territory. They've only got 3 points. We can shut them down. It's going to be a question in the second half, which team is going to stop making these mistakes that have killed both offenses? Which team is going to start generating something consistently on offense and get a real good ball game going? 1 half of football left in both these teams' seasons. Division 7 championship playoff final game. Santa Maria Saints with an 11-3 lead here over the San Marino Titans. The Titans, again, 11-0-1 on the season. Santa Maria 12-1. But it really doesn't matter. It all comes down now to the remaining 24 minutes of football for these 2 ball clubs. San Marino Titans won the toss to start the first half. They elected to start on defense, so they will have the ball to start off on offense here in the second half. Back deep to receive for the Titans. Number 20, Robbie Santos, down inside his 5-yard line. To his right, Jerry Dietrich. To his left, number 4, Kevin Shanahan. Kicking for Santa Maria will be number 23, Carlos Gonzalez. Gonzalez with that field goal with 2 seconds remaining in the first half, giving Santa Maria an 8-point lead. And Gonzalez showed on that field goal, even though it was only about a 29-yarder, beg your pardon, he had plenty of leg to carry that, maybe for 45 yards. So something to remember late in the ball game for the Santa Maria Saints, should they be in a position where a field goal could win it for them. Set to get things underway. The Titans trailing 11-3, trying to end what has been an outstanding season for them on a winning note. Santa Maria likewise. They expected to be here. The Titans maybe didn't. It doesn't matter. They're both here now. Ball spinning, taken by Dietrich at about the 7-yard line. Dietrich bringing it up the middle. Dietrich with a hole, breaking it to the outside. Jerry Dietrich is going to go down just at the 35-yard line. 1 man to beat, tripped up by number 43, CIF-SS, making a saving tackle because Dietrich was breaking free on the near sideline. The Titans will take over 1st and 10, their own 35-yard line. Just underway here in the second half. They trail 11-3 to the Santa Maria Saints. Again, the Saints ranked number 1 coming into this game, the Titans number 2. Scott Angeloff the two receivers to the Titans. Ucapina give over the right side. Santos trying to sweep wide to the right, following his blocking. Breaks one tackle, but then is swarmed under by a pursuing Saints defense at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 1 on the play. The Titans still trying to go wide against this Santa Maria defense, apparently feeling that they're just too big up the middle to make any kind of headway on the quick pops straight up. Give it about a 2-yard pickup for Santos. The ball at the 36-yard line now, 2nd and 8. Scott to the left, George to the right. Back to pass, looking for George out in the flat. TJ's there on a quick out pattern. Taken down by Rodney Jones, first down pass. Jones playing very soft, and Jesse Cardenas playing too far to the inside. Quick pass. Joey Conzaneri, the center for the Titans. He's flanked by number 63, Ron Steffi, number 60, Steve Ledyard. Brad Simpkins, Sanjeev Rabaputi, the tackles. Number 5, Ed Atkinson, the tight end, now to the right side. 4-man front. Back to pass Ucapina, given plenty of time. Throwing over the middle, that pass is caught by Atkinson. Atkinson with the catch in front of number 41, Victor Mancha. The Titans come out throwing here in the second half. But they're not deep passes, they're the surgical strikes underneath the defense of the Saints. It's going to be 2nd and 1 now. The ball in Santa Maria territory. Titans pop out of the huddle in a hurry. 2nd and 1 from the Santa Maria 44-yard line. 10 minutes, 14 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Titans down 11-3. Give right up the middle to Santos. Santos pops through. Santos with a big pickup over the right side. The quick pop for the Titans. Getting the ball down to the 38-yard line. Slow to get up, number 54, Gabe Valle. The Titans right between the tackles, the quick pop, not trying to go to the outside that time, and Santos with a big pickup. Again, we mentioned that Santa Maria in the first half had their defense stacked up tight. You get through that first line of defense, and there's room to run for Santos and Dietrich. 6 men on the line of scrimmage now for Santa Maria, 1st and 10 for the Titans. Again, the quick look out into the flat for Scott. Oh, Myron there, trying to run before he gets the ball. Had the completion in front of Jones, but started to move before he had the catch. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Titans from the 37-yard line of Santa Maria. Wide to the left is Myron Scott. Wide to the right goes TJ George. Back to pass, Ucapina throws the screen out to Santos. It's there, stay to the middle. Santos up the near sideline. Pounds through, Dandridge breaks the tackle. Down inside the 20-yard line. Took on Dandridge and Jones at the 27 and hammered them both. Got the ball down to about the 18-yard line. There's a man down on the field for Santa Maria. You see, straight drop back. Santos is there. The blockers are in front this time. Santos up the near sideline, takes on the first man, Dandridge, and then finally bumped out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. There's a man down on the play. It's number 56. I think it's Brian Keys on the field. Can't really tell from here. Could be number 55, Jim Adkisson as well.
We've lost our mic here. Is Joe down there somewhere?
The Saint defense checking over.
I'll go down and punt for him, I guess.
Saint coaching staff checking him out along with the San Marino trainers. It's number 54, Gabe Valle. Valle, as we mentioned, the big man. Valle being walked off very slowly.
Well, he needs to talk to the big guy with the beard down there. That's the electrician.
It's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Titans. Saying Santos was knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Valle, when he made that tackle, picked up a knee to the head, so he might just be dizzy. Again, Valle would be a huge loss, as would have Acevedo, but Valle even more so than Acevedo. He's the center on offense and the middle linebacker on defense and the defensive captain. 1st and 10 Titans from the Santa Maria 20-yard line. Myron Scott wide to the right, Angeloff to the left. Give right up the middle, Santos. Santos, about a 3-yard pickup over the left side. Atkinson comes out of there gingerly. Again, slow to get up is Acevedo. Valle back into the ballgame. He was just shaken up for a moment. About a 3-yard pickup for Santos on the play. Call it a 2-yard pickup, 2nd and 8. Wide to the right goes Scott. To the left goes George. Santos now in the slot to the right side. Ukapina given time, now rolls to his left. Ukapina is going to be sacked. Valle came up the middle to put pressure on him. It looked for a minute as though Ukapina was going to dance out of there. 3-yard, 4-yard loss on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 12.
There's still all kinds of room to throw the ball in the middle.
It's going to be 3rd down and 12 now. To the left comes Scott. To the right is Angelov. Santos and Dietrich backs behind Ukapina. Penalty flag thrown on the play. A little quick start.
All he has to do is run a little curl in, and there's nothing but room. Nothing but room.
It's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Titans. Illegal procedure. Quick start by the left guard for the Titans that time. Steffi trying to get a little quick start.
If Ed just ran like he did before, only he can't go real deep because then he
Drives the Titans back to the 28-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down now and 18. They've got to get the ball just to about the 10-yard line for a 1st down. Want to get about half of it here and then get the next part of it on 4th down. Wide to the right goes Angeloff. To the left comes Scott. Ed Atkinson tight end to the right side. Ukapina back to pass. Looking over the middle for Atkinson. The pass is tipped away.
Jeez. See, Angeloff is not coming in soon enough.
Pass is going to be incomplete.
He's going
4th down
as
now.
deep as Ed is.
In is Kevin Shanahan. Titans with a field goal try. This is going to be a 45-yard field goal try for Kevin Shanahan. No, it'll be Santos in there. Santos, the ball spotted at the 35-yard line. Roos to hold, ball dead in the middle of the field. Call it a 46-yarder. Snap is clean. Santos' kick is long enough, and it is good. 46-yard field goal. Robbie Santos. Unexpected, but very welcome for the Titans. Santos nailed that clean, pounded it down the middle. So a big 3 points for the Titans. Draws them within 5. 7 minutes, 52 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. It's now 11-6. More important on that drive, the Titans show that they can move the ball against Santa Maria, both on the ground and in the air. Santos in for the kickoff now. Back deep to receive Brad Dandridge, Murray Dillon, and Mike Pope. Line drive. Taken on a hop by Dillon at the 10-yard line. Dillon looking for a hole, brings it to the near sideline. He's taken down at about the 29-yard line. Santa Maria will start 1st and 10. Heckendorn, Pappas, and Gaynor in on the tackle there. 1st and 10, Santa Maria, their first offensive series here in the 2nd half. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Pope to the left, Reynoso to the right. Maldonado and Dandridge in the backfield behind Chris Dutra. Gatewood tight end to the left side. Give over the left side to Dandridge. Dandridge is going to be taken down after about a 3-yard, 4-yard pickup maybe over the left side. Give it a 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 7 now for Santa Maria. One thing we should mention is that Santa Maria's 2 leading receivers, Tremel Ham and Abdul Lewis, are both out of this game. Tremel Ham ineligible due to academic regions, and Abdul Jabbar Lewis breaking his finger last week. Pitch back to Dandridge over the left side. Dandridge with a hole. Finally taken down after he gets a first down out to about the 42-yard line. Dietrich and Metcalf on the stop there. Best pickup for Dandridge all night long. That is the highlight so far for Santa Maria. Into the ball game, Murray Dillon giving Dandridge a breather. He's a deep back, has it over the right side. He's cut down. David Nelson shooting through, hitting him before he got to the line of scrimmage and taking him down at about the line of scrimmage. Talking with Coach Jim Walker of the Temple City Rams, whose team lost 14-7 to Santa Maria last week. They shut down Dandridge and Dillon last week, and he was somewhat surprised. He didn't think they were that tough as far as runners go. Sure, they had good speed once they got in the open field, but if you get to them early, as David Nelson did, they go down pretty easily. Again, pitch back to Dillon, trying to get to the right side, stringing it out. Fortune takes him down after about a 1-yard pickup. Matt Fortune doing a nice job against Acevedo to string things out. Metcalf, Fortune, Atkinson all in on the tackle. 2-yard pickup that time for Dillon. The ball shy of the 45-yard line. 5 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Santa Maria with an 11-3 lead. Two wide receivers to the left side now. Reynoso and Pope wide to the right. Comes Gatewood out of the eye. Maldonado and Dillon. Straight back to passes. Dutra, good time, throws. That pass is going to be knocked down. Metcalf knocking the ball down at about the 46-yard line. A pass intended for Reynoso, and it just didn't get there. So again, the Titan defense holds. And they're applauded by this San Marino crowd. 4th and 6 from the 44-yard line. Shanahan and Santos standing back at about their 20-yard line.
They're too deep.
Estes set to kick. Snap is clean. Estes gets it away. No, the penalty flag is thrown. Number 18, Andy Roos, came through and made contact. Roughing the kicker called. Estes with a good acting job. Andy Roos made contact. And that's enough in high school. So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the Titans. Moves the ball down to the 40-yard line. You'll see Roos coming from the left side. Just barely makes contact with Estes. 1st and 10 now from the 41-yard line of the Titans. That ball moving into San Marino territory on the penalty. Dandridge in the ball game now over the left side. Stretching it out to the left side, near sideline, far sideline, beg your pardon. Taken down by Shanahan. About a 4-yard pickup on the play for Dandridge on the play. Both offenses coming out a little more effectively here in the second half. Pope to the right, Reynoso to the left. Dandridge 7 yards deep, pitch back to the right side. String it out for the Titans. Oh, Dandridge with a nice move, broke one tackle before Dolan took him down at about the 32-yard line. Dandridge kind of a skater as a running back. Skates outside, looks for a hole, and then sees a spot, changes direction very nicely and smoothly, doesn't lose much speed, but he's not a punishing runner by any means. 3rd and 3 now for the Saints from the 33-yard line of San Marino. 6-man front now for the Titans. Pitch back to the left side, Dandridge. Cut down, Metcalf shooting through, see where the spot is marked. Close to first down yardage. Dandridge with a pickup of about 2 on the play. Santa Maria will go for it here, even if they're short. And they are by about the length of a football. Call it a foot. They've got to get the ball just to the 30-yard line. Watch Dutra on a quarterback keeper. Power eye right. Dutra, no, not a keeper. He's going to be hit and perhaps dropped. Making the initial contact was Fortune and Dolan. Have to see where they mark the ball. Good defensive surge by the Titans. Just a straight power to the right side that time. David Nelson says first down San Marino. Hard to tell with this angle.
Yeah, they didn't have to get to the line.
Waiting for the chains to be brought in. You'll see this time they line up power eye right. First man to make the hit was Metcalf shooting through. Dandridge carried him forward, and the Titans signaling that it was not enough, but the official measurement says it is not enough, and the Titans hold on fourth and less than a yard. They will take over 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. So aside from time running off the clock, 3 minutes 41 seconds now left in the third quarter. The Titans, after that punt penalty, Santos has signaled for a fair catch at the 20, so the Titans end up with the ball at the 30-yard line. Andy Roos off the hook. Tight end to the left side, Atkinson. Scott to the right. Angela flank to the left side. Out of the eye come the Titans. Movement. The Titans making too many penalties here. Too many mistakes. Illegal procedure called against the Titan offense. This is a veteran offensive front now for the Titans. They've been through the wars together, 12 games so far. Making mistakes this late in the season was something that Coach Bill Maloney worried about on the Thursday night practice. So they're making too many mistakes. Shouldn't be happening this late in the year. 1st and 15 from the 25. Give over the right side to Dietrich. Dietrich with a nice hole. Jerry Dietrich, 7-yard pickup out to about the 32-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down now and about 8. Marked down at the 32-yard line. Nice pickup for Dietrich on the play. Pickup of 7. It's going to be 2nd and 8 now for the Titans. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. 11-6, Santa Maria. Wide to the right goes Angeloff. To the left is Scott. 6-man front, Santa Maria. Back to pass Ukapina. Over the middle is Scott. Scott with the catch at the 45-yard line. Rodney Jones goes down with what looks like a cramp. The Titans working against the underneath defense of Santa Maria. Santa Maria dropping off their safeties and their cornermen to the outside. That time Scott just bringing it across the middle. Linebacker, nobody there because they've got a 6-1 front, and Gabe Valle not dropping off into that middle zone. You'll see this time as Rodney Jones gets administered to, you'll see that the middle is wide open for the Titans. Ukapina back to pass, throws a nice pass right across the middle. And you'll see that Jones is not touched. He just kind of cramps up right there. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Titans. It's a little history lesson. The last time the Titans made the CIF playoffs, 20 years ago, 1968, they played against Leora. Didn't come out on top in that one. However, there are 3 times in Titan history where they have ended up the champions of their CIF division. 1957, 1955, both of those under Coach Arch Frank. 1964, Coach Bob Coons led a team to a CIF championship as well. Santa Maria, 4 times in the last 7 years they've made it to the semifinals. But this is the first time they've made it to the finals. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Titans. In for Jones is number 25, Jonathan Dillon. Dillon, the older brother of Murray Dillon. He's out on the corner against Scott to the left side. Back to pass Ukapina on 1st down. Given time, throws deep over the middle. Atkinson is there. 23-yard pickup. That pass in front of Mike Pope. And the Titans again working the middle of the defense. Santa Maria playing to the outside. Atkinson coming from his tight end spot, releasing to the outside. Ukapina, lots of time, hangs it up. Nice catch by Atkinson down to the 33-yard line. The Titans on the move once again. Scott left, George to the right. Back to pass, Ukropina. Looking to the out this time. That pass is going to be incomplete. Jesse Cardenas, and Atkinson is hurt. Atkinson limping off. Atkinson not even going to make it off the field. Atkinson crumpled at the 26-yard line. That would be a huge loss for the Titans. Don't know if it was an ankle or a cramp. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 now for the Titans. One other interesting note, Rodney Jones coming back into the ballgame. He's taking care of the cramp. Talking with Barney Eames before the ballgame. Eames came down in 1955 and played a game against San Marino. Didn't tell us whether or not he won or lost. Atkinson trying to walk it off. Into the slot goes Santos. Valle comes out on coverage there. Back to pass, Ukropina throws into the flat for Santos. Santos makes the catch. Ball down to the 30-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 7 now. Coming in to play the tight end spot for Atkinson, number 18, Andy Roos. Craig Milius into the ball game now. TJ George tight end to the right side now. Beg your pardon. Scott to the left. George tight end right. Milius flank to the right side. Back to pass, Ukropina. Looks for Santos in the flat. There's Milius. The pass is thrown high. It's going to be 3rd down, 4th down now. 4th down and 7. 1:02 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Angeloff in with the play. 4th and 7 for the Titans. The ball on the 30-yard line. They've got to get it to the 23. Big offensive play now for the Titans. 1:02 remaining in the 3rd quarter. They trail by 5, 11-6. Fans rising to their feet in anticipation of the play. Ukropina with time, throws over the middle, catches by George. George with the catch in front of Rodney Jones. TJ George, who did not play last week due to an injured head, had a big cut. Ukropina zipping the pass into the 17-yard line. You'll see George just bring it across the middle. Ukropina zips it in there. Nice catch by TJ. 1st and 10, Titans, the 17-yard line. Milius wide right, Scott to the left. Ukropina again back to pass. Drop play to Dietrich with some room to run. Dietrich takes it down to the 14-yard line. Trying to break to the outside. He's taken down by Jesse Cardenas. About a 4-yard pickup on the play. 19 seconds, the clock running. Here in the 3rd quarter, the Titans trailing 11-6. Last play of this quarter. Out of the eye come the Titans. Option to the right side. Ball is loose on the ground. Ukropina falls on it. Ukropina never got it away. Number 74, Elvin Badley came in and put him down, but a big loss on the play. The Titans back to the 23-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. One more quarter left to play in this CIF Division 7 championship. And the Titans trail 11-6, but they came up with the points in that quarter. Robbie Santos, a 46-yard field goal. And the Titans driving again. Ukropina finding room over the middle against this Santa Maria defense, moving the Titans down now to the 23-yard line after that sack. Not really a sack. He was running the option that time, fumbled the ball and fell on it to make sure that Santa Maria couldn't get to it. It's going to be 3rd down now. Ball at the 23-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 17 for the Titans. right, Milius. TJ George tight end to the right side. To the left is Scott. Now Santos into the slot to the left side. Ucrapina back to pass. Good time from the front. Ucrapina now has to try and get away. Acevedo wraps him up at about the 28-yard line. Couldn't get it away. Acevedo and Ucrapina chatting a little bit after the play was over. Acevedo almost giving up the sack that he made with an unsportsmanlike call. 4th and a lot for the Titans. They've got to get the ball down inside the 8-yard line. So it's 4th down now and 23. Timeout's going to be called for by the Titans. So the Titans had 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line. Two big defensive plays for the Santa Maria Saints, moving the Titans back. They're trying to fire up their crowd. Coach Lauren Kleinrock comes onto the field to talk with his offensive unit. Titan offense looking much better here in the second half. First half, too many mistakes, 3 interceptions, giving the ball up 3 times, twice setting up Santa Maria scores. San Marino's defense doing a great job against what was supposed to be one of the most potent offenses in the Southern section. Fourth and 23 for the Titans. Myron Scott to the left side, draws double coverage. Cardenas and Jones go his way. Angeloff to the right. Shotgun now. Santos slot to the left side. Screen setting up. No, Ucrapina rolling to his left. Stops and throws. That pass is going to be caught by Scott. No, it's going to be incomplete. The pass incomplete. I thought Myron was there. The pass over his head. Santa Maria takes over on downs. The ball at the 30-yard line, their own 30-yard line. San Marino's defense asked to slow down the Santa Maria offense. They've done a great job all night long. TJ George going in at the defensive cornerback spot. Ed Atkinson still not ready to come in. Ed's got his jersey. He's got his jacket on the sideline. Eddie's on the sideline. He's ready to go. George playing wide to the left side. Give to Dandridge right up the middle. Dandridge goes down. Metcalf. Aarons combine on the tackle. Out to about the 32-yard line. Pick up 2 on the play. Team doctor talking with Atkinson on the sideline. Coach Bill Maloney asking, is he ready to go? Can he play? Apparently the answer is no as Maloney walks away. Murray Dillon in there at tailback now. 6-man front for the Titans. Offense moves. Jumping offside, number 77. That's Taylor Prober. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Santa Maria. So emotions running very high. All these players really geared up right now. To tell you the truth, it's been a pretty sloppy game both ways. Penalties, turnovers. Hasn't lessened the drama or the excitement, however. Atkinson begging the team doctor, saying, I want to play, I need to play. Being asked to put on a knee brace. Slot to the right side, 3 wide receivers now. Dutra back to pass, given good time, rolling, look to his right, that pass is going to be caught. Reynoso, shy of first down. No, they mark him at the 40-yard line. A great spot for Santa Maria. Reynoso making the catch over the middle. Dutra completion, that'll be a first down. First and 10, 10 minutes, 25 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Santa Maria with an 11-6 lead. Reynoso left, Pope to the right, Maldonado and Dillon in the backfield this time. Pitch back to Dillon to the right side. Dillon is hit and smacked down at the 38-yard line. Dolan, Metcalf, Brennan, Aarons, everyone in on the tackle that time. 1-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 11. Brad Dandridge back into the ball game. You'll see the pitch back to Dillon. Everybody there. He goes down in a heap. 2nd and 11. Out of the eye. 3 wide receivers for Santa Maria. Dutra back to pass. Has time, and now he's going down with a sack. Brennan, Ahrens, and Fortune dumping him back at the 30-yard line. He wanted Pope in the flat, but Shanahan had the coverage there, and by then it was too late as the pocket collapsed. The ball back to the 31-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 19. In the ballgame, number 80, Dominic Patino. He's wide to the right side. Slotted inside of Reynoso. To the left goes Gatewood. High formation. Dutra. Draw play to Dandridge. Dandridge just cut down. Jeff Dolan with the tackle. Outstanding defensive series for the Titans that time. Santa Maria with a negative 12 yards on the series. They'll be 4th and 11 from the 29-yard line. Santos, Shanahan back at their own 35-yard line. Estes to kick. The Titans can't make the same mistake they made before, which was roughing the kicker. Tyler Tripp showing rush, coming hard. Kick is away. It's going to be taken by Santos. Fair catch at the 37-yard line of the Titans. The Titans, 8 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in their season. Undefeated on the year, trailing 11-6. 63 yards from the end zone. The Titans' only points tonight, 2 field goals. Kevin Shanahan and Robbie Santos. Wide to the right, Myron Scott. TJ George still tight end in there on the left side. Angeloff wide to the left. Back to pass on 1st down. Ucrapina looking into the flat, has Scott. Scott coming back on the out pattern in front of Cardenas. Picked up about 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Titans run it all the time now. The pass, each play. 2nd and 5. You'll see that Scott comes a long way back. Pushes his man downfield. Ucrapina with a long throw to pick up 5 yards. Scott wide to the left side. Milius flank to the right. Out of the eye. Again, Ucrapina looks, has Milius. Milius with a nice catch at about the 47-yard line in front of Mike Pope. It's going to be 1st down now, the ball at the 47-yard line of Santa Maria. See Milius coming on an out pattern. Ucrapina now on the money. Milius with a reaching catch going out of bounds, stopping the clock, 7:47. Angeloff wide to the right, George tight end right. Scott to the left. Ucrapina on 1st down, straight drop back. Looking under pressure, throws it away. Santa Maria dropping 5-6 men that time off into the coverage. Ucrapina's men all covered. Wisely threw that pass away. It's going to be 2nd down now and 10 from the 47-yard line of Santa Maria. Wide to the left goes Milius. To the right comes Scott. 4-man front for Santa Maria. Their safety, Dandridge, 15 yards off the line of scrimmage. Fake to give at the line of scrimmage. Ucrapina breaks the tackle now coming up the middle. Ucrapina still on his feet, about a 4-yard pickup for Mark. Down to the 43-yard line. 5-yard pickup on the scramble. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Titans from the 43-yard line of Santa Maria. 7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Santa Maria, 11-6 lead over the Titans in what has been a game dominated by defense and turnovers, but the Titans here in the second half generating enough offense to get 3. They need the touchdown. Out of the eye on 3rd and 5. Give to Santos over the left side. Santos, 1st down yardage and more. Down to the 33-yard line. Santa Maria dropping off into pass coverage with the snap, and Santos slashing over the left side. 1st down to the 34-yard line. Gabe Valle slow to move up. The carry by Santos. First and 10, Titans, 34-yard line of Santa Maria. Out of the eye again. Give to Santos over the right side this time. Santos pounds ahead close to the 30-yard line, about a 4-yard pickup on the play, following the blocking of Rabapudi and Steffi over the quick side of their line. Angelov into the ball game now. TJ George at the tight end, as we mentioned. Ed Atkinson out with a knee injury. Down to 6 minutes and 10 seconds. The Titans second and 7 from the 31-yard line. Back to pass. Ukropina throws the out. That's Angelov on the catch. Angelov slips one man. Gets the ball down to about the 27-yard line. Got away from Pope. Making the tackle was 41, Victor Mancha. It's going to be third down and we'll call it 2 for the Titans. Essentially 2 plays to make those 2 yards. The Titans not about to kick it away or even try for the field goal on 4th down should they not pick it up on 3rd down. 5 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in the ball game. 3rd and 2 from the 26-yard line. Give over the left side. Dietrich with a hole. Jerry Dietrich into the defensive secondary down to the 18-yard line, ripping through the right side of that Santa Maria front. The Titans mixing the run and the pass well here in the second half. The ball now resting on the 18-yard line of Santa Maria. You'll see Dietrich takes the ball from his fullback spot, follows the blocking of Jeffries and Rabapudi. Big hole there, Cardenas with the tackle. Santa Maria calls timeout. They're getting torn up, they know it. They need a timeout to talk to their coach. This drive started at the San Marino 33-yard line, mixing the run and the pass well. They've moved the ball down to a 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. The big play on this drive, a 3rd and 6 pickup. Robbie Santos, 8 yards off the left side, picking up the 1st down for the Titans to keep the drive moving. Offensive coordinator Lauren Kleinrock onto the field. The first year that Coach Maloney had this team as a head coach, 1983, he and Lauren Kleinrock, Lauren the offensive coordinator, made it to the CIF playoffs. First round, took the long bus ride to Santa Maria. Barney Eames, his coaching staff, administered a shellacking to the Titans. After the Lompoc game last week, Coach Lauren Kleinrock said, well, it's a chance to close the circle. The Titans with a 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Kleinrock's delivered the play that he wants. 5 minutes, 8 seconds, all the time in the world remaining. The Titan offense on the 18-yard line. Back to pass, Ukropina on 1st down, pump fake, throwing for the end zone for Scott. Myron's there, incomplete. In and out of his hands in the corner of the end zone. The pass on the money by Ukropina. It's going to be 2nd down now and 10 from the 18-yard line. You'll see Ukropina drop straight back, pump fake, throws into the end zone. Myron Scott, hands on the ball, unable to bring it down. Milius right, Scott left, drawing double coverage. George tight end to the right side. Give to Dietrich over the left side. Dietrich pounds ahead inside the 15-yard line. Tackle made by Baye. 3-yard pickup on the play. It's going to be 3rd down now and 7. Angelov into the ball game. The Titans 2 downs to pick up the 1st down. Too late for a field goal here. Critical play for the Titans. Myron Scott, the main man all year as a receiver, drawing double coverage. Back to pass, Ukropina looking for George. He's there. TJ George with the catch down to the 4-yard line. George found the seam between Mancha and Valle. Got open in the middle. That's where the Titans have been pounding away with the passes here in the second half. You'll see TJ George come from his tight end spot on the right side. Ukropina watching him all the way. Finds the spot, makes the catch in front of Dandridge and Mancha. 1st and 10, 1st and goal rather, Titans from the 5-yard line. Out of the eye, give to Santos, backed up. Santos retools, goes down to about the 4-yard line. Dietrich, slow to get up. He was popped right at the line of scrimmage. Dietrich will hang in the ball game. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 4. 3 minutes, 45 seconds, and the clock running. Scott to the left. Out of the eye come the Titans. No, Santos steps up to the left side. Ucrapina fake the give, back to pass, looking for Scott in the corner. The pass is underthrown. It's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line. Valle with the pressure. The pass underthrown that time. Scott had the corner. .329 remaining. Milius wide to the right side. TJ George tight end to the right side. Myron Scott single coverage this time. Ucrapina back to pass. Looking over the middle, throws it high, intended for Dietrich. The ball is incomplete, out of the end zone. Jerry Dietrich coming from his fullback spot. Single coverage that time down on the goal line. San Marino calls for timeout. Comes down to 3 minutes, 22 seconds. San Marino uses its 2nd timeout of the half. It comes down perhaps to one play. 3 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. The Titans have moved the ball from their own 33-yard line to the 5 of Santa Maria. Dan Angeloff into the ball game. Lauren Kleinrock, Bill Maloney have decided the play they want to run. Santa Maria has put good pressure on Ucrapina the last 2 times he's thrown. A team that pieced together an offensive front to start the year. 1 starter came back, Sanjeev Ravaputi. The rest of the offensive line growing into a unit. Questions at the beginning of the year answered all the way through this 11-0-1 season. One last question to answer. 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. Angeloff wide right, Scott to the left. Santos goes in motion. Ucrapina back to pass, given time, pressure from the backside now. Ucrapina rolling, throws. Pass is complete. And a penalty flag thrown on the play. A penalty flag thrown on the play. We'll have to see what the call is. Santos was not into the end zone. Pass interference. Santa Maria. Now if it was in the end zone, if it's in the end zone, it's a 1st down. You've got to take a look at this. Santos is marked shy of the goal line. Ucrapina will roll to his left, gets a good block on the end by Ravaputi. Looking, throws. The pass is completed, but they take the penalty. It's half the distance to the goal line. 4th and goal from the 2. No, first down for the Titans. 4th down, 1st down. 1st down for the Titans. 1st down for the Titans, 3:13. Ucrapina, quarterback out of the eye of the Titans. Ucrapina, touchdown, San Marino! Mark Ucrapina from the 1-yard line. 3 minutes, 10 seconds remain in this ball game. It's 12-11. You're going to see Ucrapina this time just hammer it over the left side into the end zone. With a 1-point lead here, 12-11. 1 point, extra point means nothing. The Titans call timeout. It's their last. They're going to go for 2. If they get the 2 points, it then becomes a 14-11 ball game. and Santa Maria cannot win with a field goal. We've already seen that Carlos Gonzalez has a big foot nailing his field goal at the end of the first half. So the Titans will go for 2. The pass interference penalty, huge against Santa Maria. Santos was not in the end zone. The ball was marked at the 1-yard line after that. After the pass interference penalty, it was 1st and goal from the 1. Ucrapina taking it over for the score. The Titans with a 67-yard drive, hammering away at Santa Maria. Took over with about 7 minutes, 37 seconds left, I believe. So the Titans will go for 2 here. 3 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Myron Scott wide to the right, Angeloff to the left. Now double tight end set for the Titans, out of the eye. Penalty flag thrown on the play. Early start again by Jeffries. I beg your pardon, by Steffi, Ron Steffi. Don't want to pick on Pat. So it's 5-yard penalty against the site, assessed against the Titans. The ball back to the 8-yard line. 2-point conversion try. Double tight end set, out of the eye. Back to pass, Ucrapina pressured, throws, that pass is incomplete. Angeloff got a hand on it. So, 12 minutes, I beg your pardon, 3 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. 12-11, San Marino. 9 points here in the second half. That touchdown drive culminating in a 1-yard quarterback sneak by Ucrapina. Question on the sideline. Mike Metcalf is being administered to by Dr. Bill Dietrich. Metcalf does not look as though he's 100%. Santos set to kick away. Back deep to receive. Dandridge, Dillon, and Mike Pope. 3 minutes, 10 seconds. It's going to rest on the shoulders of the San Marino defense. Santos kick. Hammered this time, taken on a hop by Dillon back at about his 9-yard line, bringing it back to the middle of the field. Dillon slips down at about the 20-yard line. Aaron's nearly caught up with him at about the 12. Dillon trying to make a cut on the middle of the field. Went down. The ball will be marked at the 23-yard line. Again, remember, Carlos Gonzalez, a good field goal kicker. Santa Maria, the hurry-up offense, comes out of the huddle in a hurry. What a confusion. T.J. George in there for Atkinson. Back to pass. Dutra throwing. That pass is going to be intercepted by Santos! Down the far sideline, down to the 20-yard line. Robbie Santos, the interception. The ball at the 20-yard line. Dutra's pass intended for Pope. Tipped around, Santos hung with it and came up with the interception. Two minutes, 46 seconds remaining. San Marino is out of timeouts. It doesn't matter. 1 first down in this ball game is iced. Over the right side to Santos. Santos covering the ball up with both hands. Santa Maria calls for a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining, I believe. 2 minutes, 22 seconds, 2:27 remaining. Santa Maria, you remember earlier, was confused as the Titans were driving on them on their touchdown drive. They called a timeout. This is their second timeout, so one timeout remaining. The Titans right now have to cover up. Cannot allow Santa Maria to strip the ball away. If the Titans are able to pick up a first down, keep the ball on the ground, use up the clock, even if they can't pick up a first down, they can use up a good minute and 10 seconds off of this clock, leave Santa Maria deep in their own territory with no timeouts remaining and about a minute left. Huge interception by Robbie Santos. To the right is Angelov, to the left is Scott. They won't see the ball. Give to Santos, right side. Santos with a hole, tackling the ball, trying to take it away, number 56, Brian Key, and that's the last time out. The ball down to the 15-yard line. The Titans 3rd and 5. Santa Maria uses its final timeout. So a season that started back against Arcadia in a game that made it look as though San Marino would go nowhere. A 5-0 win that was about as sloppy and as boring as you'll ever see. Season comes down to an 11-0-1 coming into this ball game. The only blemish, a 21-21 tie against Temple City. This 1988 San Marino team trying to add its name to the list, making it the 4th San Marino High School CIF champion football team. Again, the last time, 1964, a victory over Thousand Oaks. The San Marino march to this playoff game, South Torrance, Verbum Day, and Lompoc, and now Santa Maria, the final obstacle. 2 minutes, 18 seconds remain. 3rd and 5 for the Titans. Double tight end set out of the eye. Ucrapina to throw. That pass is tipped away. So San Marino going for the backbreaker. Coming up shy, the pass tipped away. 2 minutes, 14 seconds remain, and the clock stops. Kevin Shanahan onto the field for a field goal. David Nelson, the snap. Andy Roos. Dietrich with the snap. Dietrich right up the gut. San Marino out of their punt form or their kick formation. The snap went to Dietrich just over the left side. Bill Maloney pulls it out of the hat. On 4th and 5, Dietrich moves the ball down to the 3-yard line. Watch number 9, Dietrich, the up back on the left side. The snap goes directly to him. Big hole over the left side. Dietrich, one man to beat, hurdles down to the 2-yard line. This ball game's on ice. Double tight end set. Give over the left side, Santos. Touchdown, San Marino. (18 to 11). 18 to 11. You'll see Santos on the carry. Over the left side, behind the blocking of Ravaputi for the touchdown. Andy Roos to hold for Kevin Shanahan. 1:48 remaining. Snap is clean. Shanahan's kick is good. Ball game is not out of reach. The ball game is not out of reach. 1 minute, 48 seconds remaining. An 8-point lead for San Marino. There is still hope for Santa Maria. They have no timeouts remaining. They have speed in Dandridge and Dillon and Pope, so they have the ability to score from anywhere on the field. The Titan defense
stopping Dutra the last time. Robbie Santos interception, the big play. San Marino on that drive on the 4th and 5 out of field goal formation. Jerry Dietrich taking the ball from a direct snap, taking it down to the 2, and then Santos for the touchdown. Kevin Shanahan adding the extra point. Santos to kick away. This kick is going to carry to Dandridge back at the 5-yard line. Dandridge looking for a hole. Steve Ledyard there takes him down at the 24-yard line. It's a man down. Dandridge slow to get up. The clock running, 1:42 remaining. Back to pass goes Dutra. No, it's not Dutra with the pass. The ball is dropped. No, the ball is incomplete. Incomplete. Shanahan with the hit on Pope. The clock stopped, 1:38 remaining. Looked as though Pope that time was looking to pitch the ball. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. T.J. George in at one of the cornerback spots. Ed Atkinson out of the ballgame midway through the 3rd quarter with a knee injury. George doing a good job both offense and defense. Some key catches. Back to passes Dutra. Dutra being pressured. Dutra sacked! Aarons and Fortune on the sack. The clock running. Dietrich nudging the ball a little bit downfield. Metcalf now goes and retrieves it. The officials letting the clock run. Dutra trying to set his offense. 1 minute, 8 seconds remain. 3rd and 17. Dutra back to pass, looking for Pope in the flat. Pass is caught, but Shanahan with the hit at the 22-yard line. It's going to be 4th down now. 4th and about 12. Two wide receivers left, one wide to the right. Dutra rolling to his right, stops, throws his pass, incomplete! 38 seconds remaining, the Titans take over on downs. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the greatest show on earth, San Marino Titans, CIF Division 7 champions, 1988. The offense and defense in the second half coming together. San Marino coming up with 16 points in the second half, shutting Santa Maria down entirely. Tight huddle. Ucropina takes the ball and falls on it at the 24-yard line. One more time and this ball game's over. The defense holding Santa Maria all night long. The only reason they scored were 2 long interception returns, giving them great field position. San Marino's offense, Dietrich, Santos, Ucropina, George, T.J. George doing a great job coming in for Atkinson. Down to 15 seconds, 14 seconds. I'm going to sign off here. It's been a great year for American Cablevision and for EDG Sports, Nick Berkey, Ellen Berkey, and all the rest. Just let it go. San Marino Titans, 1988, Division 7 CIF champions. I'm done. Let it run, though. There's a